Entrepreneurship is tough. There's actually one hack that makes the whole thing so much easier. When I was first getting into entrepreneurship, I just quit my engineering degree and I just started out with being self-employed, getting into personal training. There was one question in the back of my mind: what if this doesn't work out? I couldn't take that next step. There's the classic thing in entrepreneurship of almost being the commander of the war, but also being the foot soldier. You have to do both at the same time. What if this isn't the right thing? What if this action isn't correct? And I constantly used to get paralysis by analysis, until eventually it was actually Alex Hormozi that really helped me with this. He told me this one saying, which is, your work works more on you than you work on it. The outcome of entrepreneurship isn't your work. It's not your business. It's not the money. It's you. No work is wasted. When you put effort in, when you do hard things, you change. You realize that you can be better. You realize that you can do more. You learn new skills. You become better. And the way that Alex Hormozi says it is, it's almost like a video game, right? You beat level 1, which is getting started. Then you beat level 2. Then you beat level 3. If in the video game you die and have to go back to the start, you just rush through levels 1, 2, and 3, and you go back to level 4. This is the game of entrepreneurship. Every single thing that you're working on is usually something that you haven't done before. It's a level of the game that you have to beat. And that's why you have to keep banging your head against that door until you get to that next level. Let me give you a thought experiment. If in the moment when you were feeling bad, you knew that this thing was actually going to lead to a good outcome, would you feel bad? No. It's the uncertainty that gets you. If right now, you can quit your career and I will sign a contract with you that you work for 3 years, and after 3 years, you will have $1 million in your bank account. You don't get anything for 3 years, but after 3 years, I will bank transfer you $1 million. Would you do it? Okay, would you do it for 10 years? Yeah, you probably would, because you're certain of the outcome. The thing that ruins everyone in entrepreneurship is the uncertainty. And the reason this really shifted in me was, I remember getting into personal training, then launching a small gym, then launching a larger gym, and all of the things that we learn along the ways. I used to go to my buddies and they used to ask me for advice on funnels and Facebook ads and marketing and hiring and back-end systems for a CRM or websites or building things. And I was like, yeah, sure, I know all those things, because entrepreneurship was my excuse to learn all of those things. The main thing that I'm saying to you guys is, when you realize that entrepreneurship is simply just the best tool for self-development, it takes away all of the pressure of succeeding, and you realize that all you need to do is just expand your toolkit and make yourself better. If Elon Musk lost all of his wealth today, do you reckon he'd get it all back within 5 to 10 years? I think so. All of the billionaires would too, because they're playing the game. They understand the skills. They understand they can look at things differently. They see things differently. They don't see the risk, and they have the skill which takes away the risk. The moral of the story, the moral of this video is really, really simple. You can remove the fear of failure in entrepreneurship when you realize that every single failure is just a lesson. I know it's cliche, but it's true. You learn more from failures than you learn from successes. Right now, we're building a massive online platform, and we're launching it officially today. You can see it over at skool.com/Cali, Cali, to school.com/Cali. Cali. We spent hundreds of hours building this thing, developing this thing, and we put everything into it. It might not work, but guess what? I learned so much making it, building it, developing it, that now the next one that I build, I probably build it in a quarter of the time. Because once you've played the game, once you've unlocked that level, you can go back and speedrun it again. So your work works more on you than you work on it. Realize that you are the outcome, not your business. And all of the risk, all of the uncertainty will fade away, and you'll just be playing the game and having fun. Alright guys, so start that business, do that thing, and any questions, I reply to all the comments, so comment below. I'll see you guys in the next video.